in the process of working on page 5 of chapter 6. I'm not sure which day today is, and I'm not about to lie to y'all and say a day that it's not, because right now I don't know. This has been the theme for like the last 40 some odd days of this challenge, so shouldn't be anything new at this point. Also, this video might be a little messy. I'm trying not to do a lot of editing, because for whatever reason I cannot stay awake to save my life today. So I really want to get this done, so I don't want to do any editing. I'm actually recording myself doing line art, which is very rare. Also, using these different lines or widths of lines, I fear sometimes, and it hasn't happened yet, but I just worry about this as I'm drawing. Preemptive thinking before seeing the final product, but I worry sometimes about the actual page looking like, I don't know if anybody's seen the anime King and Ashura, but while I really like that that anime, well, I do like the manga, but while I like the anime, the style of it looks very well, and it's actually really well animated, but it's this weird thing in the line art where the lines look like what you would see in a typical anime and whatnot, but the outline of everything, especially the characters, are really thick. And it's an interesting design choice, but I feel like for a comic it would make it look like almost a child coloring book print, and I don't want that. So I'm always conscious of this while I'm using different widths for my lines in my comic. I keep doing that. Why do I keep forgetting to switch the brushes back? Let's with this line. Alright. Okay, now that I think about it, I probably will have to edit, because there's going to be such long gaps of time without me saying anything. I'm going to have to chop this up into pieces. As long as I have dead audio to select, I should be okay. Which shouldn't be a problem, because I don't know why I've been so tired today. And I feel fine, I've just been sleepy. Which I was also up for way longer than I normally am yesterday, so that probably didn't help. Oh, I was about to do that with the line art again. Also, I appreciate how I'm completely dismissing the fact that I'm drawing such a ridiculous photo of Dan taking a piss for this page of my comic. I just happened to glance up and see that top panel. These lines are just going to be all over the place because I keep forgetting to switch them. And it's only in spots where it's not going to make a big difference if there's a line switch. Just as long as I don't do it with the face. I really got to think about how I'm planning this comic out for the remainder of the week as well. Because this is working on the final days of this challenge, and I'm not trying to fumble the rock at the goal line at this point. And I want to keep uploading YouTube videos, but I know I'm going to end up taking a break, at least for a few days, because I'm going to need them. I never even registered the fact that this has to be the absolute most consistent I've ever uploaded videos on this channel. I've literally uploaded 100 straight YouTube videos. God, that's insane to say out loud now that I think about it. Wow, that's crazy. I've actually struggled to upload like 5 straight days of YouTube videos. And outside of Inktober, I don't think I've ever made more than 30 or 31, I should say. So to go from 31 straight YouTube videos to 100, it's pretty insane. Also having to really clean up this the lines from my scan. Just thought about something. I need to check on something in a second. Let's go back over to the Alexis. Okay, okay. What do we have down here? Alright. Alright, start doing line art. Start doing line art. Start putting my flat colors in. I just finished my line art. Yeah, I need to go to sleep. Anyways. Let's see. Damn. That awful scan out of the way now. There we go. Cleaner. Also, I found that this goes much faster when I actually go in order of the colors of my color palette to do this in. Can't use that color. And Raekwon. Yeah, going in order has made this much easier. Okay. Alright, damn it. Just thought about something, but sorry, I'll worry about that when I get to it. In the meantime, alright. Where's Rick? Okay. Let's see what the hell is the color I need for Raekwon. Don't do it. Okay. Making sure it didn't completely alter the color here. Alright. Now, didn't think this through at all. I forgot that I need to show the background for right now, because that's going to be kind of important for what happens next. So I need to be able to show the full environment now, so that what's coming makes sense when you read it. Now, I almost forgot about that. Okay. Because I don't feel like fooling with this for too long. It's not the background's out now. It's the easiest thing to do. Oh. There we go. I'm like, why is no color change happening here? Okay. And I just thought, well, there's a lot of toilet humor in my... Well, I don't know if I would say a lot, but considering the manner in which my comic begins and now with what's currently happening, the level of immaturity in this comic knows no bounds. I appreciate that. That's the weirdest thing too, because it's such a selfish thing to do, to just be like, oh, it makes me laugh, so I'm sticking it in the comic. The comic isn't meant to only be read by me, but at the same time, if I was to actually like try to write jokes to make people laugh because I think it would be funny for other people, no one would like it or read it. It's such a weird thing, I guess, for lack of a better term. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but that's just crazy how to actually try to make stuff for other people to read, specifically to try to appeal to other people's sensibilities too much. You write something that's sort of cliched and bland, and writing selfishly for yourself works. If it'll entertain you, it'll entertain other people, basically. But you can't write something that literally only you would read, so sort of balancing act is kind of interesting. I just thought about it. I have no idea what a light source is in this one. And at this moment, I partially don't care because it's going to change pretty soon anyway, so I don't need to set anything in stone. It's crazy. I believe right around the time where the beginning of this chapter really starts to get going, this challenge is gonna end. But I got like 6 days left, so yeah. As soon as this really starts to get going, this challenge is gonna be done. Which doesn't mean anything, because I'll still be showing videos with me working on this comic on the channel. It's not like the channel's going anywhere when the challenge stops, but I don't know if I'll necessarily be breaking down what I'm working on as much. Get this out of the way while I'm even here. This is so gross. This is so freaking gross. It's an awkwardly aimed stream of piss, by the way, but just need the point across. Nothing else in this comic has made sense up to this point, so let's not start now. I appreciate the fact that I was able to do that too and write a cohesive story that makes no sense whatsoever. Those two statements really don't go together, but they do if you read the comic. It makes perfect sense. Okay, now I'm starting to find myself getting into a groove because I'm working extremely fast to the point of almost making mistakes, so I shouldn't have said anything. I really shouldn't have said anything. I was doing just fine. That's not the tool that I chose to use. Alright. Actually, before I move on to her hair. Alright, now shade the hair in. There's some grabbing the pen tool. Alexis's color palette is pretty much all brown. It's really throwing me off sometimes. Right there, I didn't even select the brown for Alexis. I selected one from Raekwon. That does me no good. Okay. Now I'll work on Ray. Yeah. Forgot what I was supposed to be doing for a second there. Okay. I don't know why I do that. Like, I see the colors for Alexis. It has her name on it. And I act like I can't read to find where her color should be. That is not good. Let's back out up and do that again. But then I'll look for the colors for Raekwon. And when I need his colors, I start looking back at the colors that I was using for Alexis. It's like, why don't I ever look where I'm supposed to look at when I'm doing this? Like, even if I'm messing up, why can't I mess up in a way that makes sense to my own mind? Alright. Hair. Wow, I felt like I had blinked in the longest time. Alright, pen tool this up real fast. And voila. Alright. Alright, alright, that's today's page. Jesus Christ. There we go. That's how we're gonna end the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and have a good one. Yeah, I'm out.